Hey there everyone, it's Misterstubstep, and today is one of those amazing days because I'm going to be going over a Brilliant Stars master set. If you haven't seen these videos in the past, basically I'm going to go through the entire set, individual cards, and at the very end I'll do big flips where you can see the full pages. So you can skip to whatever chapter you would like down below, but first I'll go for some administrative information. Brilliant Stars came out on the 25th of February in 2022 on the English side. There are 216 cards total. 172 of the regular cards, 14 secret rares, and then 30 trainer gallery cards. This was the first set to formally feature the trainer gallery. I know Cosmic Eclipse has its own form of trainer gallery, but let's get right into it. So we start out strong with 7 eggs in a circle, an Executor with my favorite artist, got some Shrooms, and then Breloom by one of my top 3 artists. This is quite a decent sized set. It was the first set of 2022 and I feel like it started off strong. It does feature the Charizard, and I'll probably have some booster box and booster pack prices as well. Love Torterra, got some love in this set. And Burmy as well. There's all the different forms of Wormadam. Got Mothim. And Cherubi, also one of my favorite artists. Love that Cherubi. Then we have Shaman. It's a shame that Shaman couldn't return to its form of glory. Didn't really hear about too many Shaman V-Star decks being made, and there are Charizards within this set, which, you know, already moves it up a tier list in a lot of people's minds because there's Charizard chases within this set. Got Moltres, got the Entei, which pretty much has the same ability and attack as the Suicune and Raikou equivalent, but it's probably the least used out of all 3, which is interesting. The Infernape line is also within this set, which is kind of cool. Glad that they gave the Gen 4 some love. Got Kingler. And I love this Lapras. I always like Lapras cards. Lapras is just a feel-good Pokemon because you just imagine Ash and the crew riding Lapras, and it's just always what I'm thinking. And poor Snorunt, always super cold. And then Piplup feeling right at home in that cold weather. Which at first I was like, oh, if Piplup should be cold, but then Piplup is a little baby penguin, so it does actually make sense. And there is the famous Lumineon within the set that has been reprinted many times, but it has, and the Manaphy, so both really good cards competitively. The Lumineon V, if its ability is active, you play it from your hand, you can get any supporter card, which is nice. But then it's a liability on your bench. It's a 2-prizer with 170 HP. That Raichu has been really good in the Miraidon decks. You stack energy on the board with Electric Generator and all that stuff. And then the Raikou, there's that Raikou I was talking about. Really good card. And yeah, you stack energy up on the board, and the the Raichu can just be a really good cleanup at the end of the game, because then you just discard a bunch of energies, and pretty much whatever is opposing that Raichu will get destroyed. So anytime I see it, I try to boss it up, because, you know, or gust it up, I should say. I love this Mewtwo artwork. It's really nice artwork. And there's even a Granbull getting some love. Shout out to all the Granbull lovers out there. I love me some Claydol as well. This is kind of interesting artwork with Claydol, just wreaking havoc. I love Duskull giving that salute. If Duskull's saluting you, you got to give the salute back. And then Dusknoir, that is really nice artwork for Dusknoir, just very creepy, and I love it. Got the Whimsicott V and V-Star. Oh, and Brilliant Stars might actually be the first set that contained V-Star Pokemon as well. So Brilliant Stars has a lot of new stuff going for it. The Trainer Gallery and the V-Star cards. Mimikyu VMAX. Seen some play, but wish it was slightly better. Saw an Alcremie deck for the first time, and I thought that was interesting with all the different color energies. As a 1-prize attacker, it can be decent, I guess, but not viable enough for people that are running all the way up the ladder with it. I'm speaking on playing the card game online, because that's all I play currently, unless it's like a pre-release event. There have been more and more of the events to where you can like build up championship points to play in higher level tournaments like regionals and all that stuff, and then beyond to worlds, but I haven't attended any of those yet. Maybe one day. Even Golurk has some love, and then Grimer, man, I feel like Grimer just always has some ugly artworks. That Muck one is kind of cool though. I like the Muck there. Very mucky. And then Sneasel and Weavile, it's okay. The Honchkrow V. A lot of these do have alternate arts within the set, which is cool too. I feel like Spiritomb always has interesting cards with interesting attacks or effects. A lot of people thought Liepard was going to be the new Minccino, but hasn't really been used ever since Curly came out. And B-Barrel Lipard just has not been used as a draw engine, so kind of sad. Got the Agroms, and then another Wormadam form. Look at that. I feel like this is the typing that I always forget. Like I attack it, and I'm like, why is it resisting? I'm like, oh, it's part steel typing or metal typing. Cavalier. It's nice. And Clang Clang. Nice. We got the Zamazenta V. Not a bad playable card in the Flygon V. I do still have that in my Reggie deck, but as soon as the new set comes out that has the new Noivern EX, I'm probably going to replace that with Noivern EX because I feel like that gives me a little bit more versatility with Regidrago. There are dragon types within this set, which is pretty cool. I think the return of dragon types within Sword and Shield was involved in Evolving Skies though, so. But it's nice to add more dragon types. And that Comia Farfetch'd. Not my favorite Comia artwork, but it is just so distinct, I can't help but comment on it. Got the beautiful Starly line. Got the, is that Professor Rowan looking up? I can't tell from my view. I love that Staraptor. And then here's the legendary Bidoofs and B-Barrel with that Industrious Incisors. Really good with the Squoke combination, and probably one of the more competitive cards to come out last year. The Arceus V and V-Star. That's what I currently use in the 2 decks that I'm piloting right now, and they are still pretty common. And being able to attack for, you know, 180 to 210 damage, and then also power Pokemon is pretty overpowered. And then with that Starbirth ability, being able to grab 2 cards from your deck, it's pretty crazy too. But yeah, and then we have the boss's orders. Let me know which one is your favorite. Cyrus is pretty cool. I put Cyrus up there, but I'm still a Giovanni stan. Sharon's Care has seen some play as well. And Choice Belt, very good item card, but slowly phasing out as more and more EX cards. The Cleansing Gloves has been a tech that people have been put in for those Gardevoir decks. To one-hit KO the Gardevoir EXs. At 310, Collapse Stadium is a good one. Cynthia's Ambition if you want to keep things in your deck, which makes sense. More of the draw 3 Prince. Gloria, I do like Gloria as a character. Hunting Gloves for those Skyrim players out there. Or Red Dead Redemption, or whichever ones you'd hunt in. I guess you can hunt in both. Kindler and Magma Basin, maybe the fire decks will come back. Those are still good cards. I know Arcanine EX and some other decks have seen some play. Roseanne's back up. I can't help but say that. Team Yell's Cheer, Ultra Ball. That was this one. Ultra Ball got reprinted and everyone was like, oh my gosh. Double Turbo Energy. That Twin Energy rotated out with Rebel Clash. And now we get into the good stuff. So we have the Charizard V, which I really like this full art. And we do have the Charizard V alternate art, which I did pull. And I probably will get graded someday, so that's kind of why I have it separate. I guess I could have put it in the video, but I just don't like handling cards that I'm going to get graded more than I have to. That Lumineon V alternate art, I'm not sure if I like this one better or the Galarian Gallery. That Pikachu V full art is probably my favorite between the two. This one and Vivid Voltage. There's Raichu, a cutie. Gramble, not my favorite Gramble. Whimsicott, the Honchkrow, the light coming down. I love this alternate art of Honchkrow. So cute. It just makes me want to nuzzle up to a fire or read a, children's story. Flygon V, that Arceus V full art isn't bad looking with the pink. And that alternate art is legendary. I think it's even better than the promo that came in that figure collection box. And we have all the full art trainers. Cynthia's look better. I do like Sharon in this one. Kendler looks pretty. I like Marnie's Pride, but kind of a generic card. I like the regular Marnie better. Roseanne's backup, and then we get into the rainbows. And there is that Rainbow Charizard V-Star. The price on that has definitely fallen. And then you got the gold Arceus V-Star, and then all the trainers that we've seen in rainbow form. These do have nice texture, but rainbows have pretty much phased out. And then we do have all of the Galarian birds in gold form, which is really nice. And the Galarian Moltres, Arceus V-Star, Magma Basin, and Golden Ultra Ball. And don't worry, there is more. We have the Trainer Gallery, of course. That Vaporeon is probably my favorite out of the Evolution Trainer Galleries. That Octillery is amazing. That Zekrom with N is an amazing card. Remember, these were pre-ordering for so expensive, but then people realized how easy they were to pull. But these are some of the, this is probably the best artwork in the set right here. Got Bill and Eevee, classic. Oranguru, an amazing artwork. And then these ones are slightly higher rarity in Bolton V. Love that one. The Sylveon ones are okay. I understand why people like the VMAX. I do like the Mimikyu V. The VMAX is okay. And then the Urshifus, I think, got some good artworks. Like, I love this one. And that one's okay. But this one where Mustard is in the palm of that Rapid Strike Urshifu, that's so cool. I like the Umbreon V over the VMAX with Karen in there. Got Acerole's Premonition. So some of the full arts were split on the main set as well as in the trainer gallery. So it's interesting how they split those up. And we finished with those kind of makeshift gold cards, which I ended up pulling both. And then I have a few deck exclusives down here, nothing too crazy. I think they just have a different holo foil. Yeah, the Cosmos. That one is a non-holo exclusive as well as that one. And then I do have all of the energies since Brilliant Stars was a new set. It came out with new energies as well as the V-Star marker. So now we'll do the big flips. Please let me know what you thought of this master set overall. If you have a master set of it, if you're attempting, if you like Brilliant Stars in general as a whole, just let me know your opinions on Brilliant Stars. I think it is a very solid set within the Sword and Shield era. I would say it's in the upper half of sets. I mean, it did come out towards the end, so I would hope that Pokemon is improving on their sets, but overall, it was a fun set to complete. My most expensive purchase was probably getting that Rainbow Charizard V-Star since I didn't pull that myself, but I collected the set because I pulled the alternate art Charizard V, which is one of my favorite artworks because it has the Venusaur fighting it in the background, because I will admire that for a second. Yeah, that's really nice. But yeah, I'm happy that all of this fit into a 360 card binder. I know if you're trying to collect all of the deck exclusives, it probably will go beyond this binder, but just so you're aware, if you're just collecting reverse holos and just everything that you can pull from a pack, it will easily fit in a 360 card binder. So yeah, that is the full set. Once again, let me know what you think, and I should have a link to more collection videos down below as well as other videos. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm always welcome to feedback, and I hope you guys have been reaching your collection goals. Thank you.